Hello everyone, welcome back to our session. In this video, we are going to solve another set of questions on compound interest. Before going to solve another set of questions on compound interest, let me teach you a small concept on compound interest where even these questions can also be asked in competitive exams. Like so far we solved in the last video compound interest based on yearly calculations. Now another set of questions in the sense they will ask you to calculate compound interest half yearly or quarterly. Okay, I will teach you that what exactly mean by half yearly or quarterly, even if they will ask in different set. Okay, but we are going to apply our same approach. We are not going to use any formulas, but just a small logic you need to understand here. They will give you, in case if they will give you the principal amount, okay, and rate of interest and number of years. Okay, directly in compound interest we used to calculate based on number of years and rate of interest. Okay, sometimes if they will give you compounded half yearly, okay, half yearly, compounded half yearly, or sometimes they will give you compounded quarterly. Okay, compounded quarterly. Okay, for these type of questions, how we can calculate answers? I mean, a principal amount will be same, only r and n value will change. Okay, r and n value will change. And how we can consider r and n value is, okay, let me take a small example. In the given question, r value given it as 12%. In the given question, r value given it as 12%, and n value given it as, let us consider 1 year. Okay, let us consider 1 year or 2 years, whatever it is. Okay, now if you observe r value, okay, if they will ask you to calculate half yearly, okay, half yearly means whatever it is divided by 2, correct, divided by 2. And half yearly means 4, sorry, quarterly means 4 parts. Okay, quarterly means total 4 parts, half yearly means total 2 parts. Okay, now if the value of r is 12%, 12 divided by 2, what is the value of r? R is equals to 6%. Okay, if it is quarterly basis, r value will change. Even if they will give r is equals to 12, we have to consider r value is 12 by 4. What is 12 by 4? 3% in quarterly basis. These all are the values given in the question, but we have to understand, okay, for half yearly r value is by 2, whatever the given value by 2, and quarterly means whatever the given value by 4. Okay, so r value is 3 and r value is 6. Okay, and I hope you understood this rate of interest, how we can calculate for half yearly and quarterly. Now when it comes to the value of n, actually n value is nothing but number of years, right? Here year is 1 year, so can I consider n is equals to 1? N is equals to 1? No. If it is half yearly, n value is not 1. Okay, what you need to understand, half yearly and quarterly means, actually 1 year is having 12 months, correct? 1 year is having 12 months. Now half yearly means 12 by 2, correct? What is 12 by 2? 6 months, correct? In 1 year, how many halves present? Okay, actually half yearly means you need to remember, always remember, half yearly means 6 months. Okay, similarly quarterly means 12 by 4. What is 12 by 4? 3 months. So always remember, in terms of number of months, half yearly means 6 months, quarterly means 3 months. So 6 months is nothing but half yearly, 3 months is nothing but quarterly. Now if n value is 1 year, you need to understand for half yearly how many 6 months present in 1 year. Can I say that two parts of half present in 1 year? Okay, so n value is 2, we need to consider for 1 year. For 1 year means you need to understand how many halves present. Why? Because it is half yearly. Half yearly means 6 months. How many 6 months present in 1 year? Okay, 6 months as one set and another set 6 months. So two set of 6 months present in 1 year. Okay, I will write it here. If it is 1 year, how many sets? Two sets of half yearly, I mean two sets of 6 months present. Now can you guess what will be the value of n here for the same question? If value of n is 1 year given in the question, but if they are asking us to find, okay, compounded quarterly. Compounded quarterly means n value will change. Don't consider n is equals to directly 1 in the given question. Okay, now in 1 year, in 1 year, how many quarter? Quarter means 3 months. Okay, quarter means 3 months. How many quarters present in 1 year total? How many 3 months? Each month How many? 3 months. 3 months into 4. Okay, so total n value will become 4. So this is how we can understand n value, either 2 or 4, if they will ask you compounded half yearly or compounded quarterly. Okay, and I hope you all are clear with this concept. Now we'll try to solve some set of questions based on the same questions. Okay, now find compound interest on 5,000 at 12% per annum for 1 year, compounded half yearly. Okay, now the same logic here. What is the principal amount? Principal amount is 5,000. What is the rate of interest? Actually, given rate of interest is 12%. Write it side. Okay, don't mix it with the given data. Here, rate of interest is 12%, but compounded half yearly, right? Okay, if they will directly give you find compound interest on the given data, we can consider R value is 12. But here compounded half yearly. If it is compounded half yearly, what we need to do? Divide 12 by 2. Half yearly means by 2. Okay, so R value is 6%. Okay, now R value is 6%. Don't write it 12%. Now N value. Now it's your time to identify what's the value of N. N means 1 year actually. Can I write N is equals to 1? No, because it is compounded half yearly. Half yearly means 6 months. Okay, now how many 6 months present in 1 year? Two set of 6 months present in 1 year. That's it. Our data is almost clear. Okay, by this data we need to find compound interest. Now how we can find compound interest? Based on N and R value. Okay, how many years? 2 years. Sorry, what's the value of N? 2. So what's the value of R? 6%. So how I can write? You know this formula very well. How we can take it as compound interest for 2 years. Okay, here A value is 6, B value is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay, 6 times is 36 by 100. So here 12 plus 0.36. Can I write it as 12.36%? Okay, this is what compound interest is. Now 12.36 percentage of what's the principal amount? 5,000. That's it. Okay, if you feel difficult of calculating 12.36, if you check options, option A is 600, option B is 580, option C is 680, option D is 682. Okay, now let's try to calculate. Rather than 12.36, I'm trying to calculate 12%. Okay, 12% of 5,000. Okay, if total 100% is 5,000, can I say that 1% is 50? If 12% is, if I will take 100%, okay, just for your understanding, I'm writing it. If 100% is 5,000, okay, what is the value of 1%? 1% is 50. Clear? So what is 12%? 12 5 times is 60, right? So 600. So 12% is 600. But what is our compound interest? Compound interest is 12.36. If 12% is 600, 12.36% is nothing but slightly greater than 600. And I hope you all are clear. Okay, now for sure answer will be slightly greater than 600. If you check option A eliminated. Why? Because our answer should be greater than 600. Now option B eliminated because it is less than 600. Now in these two options, which option is slightly greater than 600? Okay, here 12.36. Okay, so it is very slightly greater than 600 is 680. If I will take 682, okay, this is more compared to 680. Okay, so in this way also you can directly check with the options and you can calculate. And if you want, okay, sometimes, not all times, we can expect the options like this, right? Sometimes they will give you 618, 620, 610 in the options. At that time, no way that we have to calculate by using exact method. Okay, just only cross multiplying the values. Okay, and I hope you all are clear with this. We'll move on to the next question. Find compound interest on 50,000 at 12% per annum for 6 months, compounded quarterly. Here, if you observe, they have given just only 6 months. Okay, don't get confused. We are going to use the same approach for this question as well. Okay, now what's the principal amount given? Principal amount given it as 50,000. Now, what's the rate of interest? Don't again write in two steps. Rate of interest given in the question is 12%. Immediately you need to understand quarterly, right? Quarterly means by 4. What is 12 by 4? Rate of interest is 3%. So write it 3. Okay, most of the students will get confused and will do that mistakes in these type of questions. They will directly take it as R value is 12. Okay, and also there are different set of formulas for compound interest which have been compounded quarterly and compounded annually. Okay, so don't mess up with these all formulas to get confused. Okay, so R value is 3%. Now N value. Okay, now we know that quarterly means what? If 1 year is complete, okay, half yearly means we know that 6 months. Okay, quarterly means 3 months, correct? Okay, quarterly means 3 months. This is half yearly and this is quarterly. Now in the given 6 months, how many quarters present? Okay, quarter in the sense 3 months. So two set of quarters present, I mean, so two set of 3 months present. So can I say that N value is nothing but 2? Okay, why N value is 2 means compounded quarterly. Quarterly means 3 months. Okay, how many 3 months present in 6 months? Two set of 3 months present. That's the reason N value is 2. Now almost our process is same. Okay, compounded annually, right? So 3 plus 3 plus 3 into 3, 9 by 100. So actually 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, 6 point, how much? 09%. Okay, 6.09% of what's the principal amount? 50,000. Now if you observe, if 100% is 50,000, because if 100% is 50,000, what we need to find? If 6%, let us consider 6% alone. Okay, actually we need to calculate 6.09. This is what? Compound interest. Okay, if 100% is 50,000, can I say that 1% is 5,000? If 1% is, sorry, 1% is 500. Okay, if 1% is 500, what is 6%? Can I say that if 6% is 3,000? So answer is 3,000, but it is slightly greater than 3,000 because here 6% is 3,000. We need to calculate 6.09. So it is slightly greater than 3,000. So if you observe value, 4,000 is, we have huge difference, and 685 is huge difference, and here also we can eliminate option B. Option A, 3,045 is correct. If you want, you can directly calculate here taking 6.09, but rather than wasting time, why? Because why I'm telling this taking approximate value means, okay, we need correct answer at the final. Okay, they don't want actually in which way that you solve and how many steps you have taken to solve this question. Okay, that's the reason we have to think smart in exam to get our correct answer. Okay, our intention is to get correct answer. Okay, it doesn't mean that how many steps that you have taken to solve the question. Okay, I hope you all are clear with this question. Now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, a sum on compound interest amounts to 2,809 in 2 years and 2,977.454 in 3 years. Find the sum. Okay, now here you just need to understand the question actually. Okay, first, a sum on compound interest amounts to. Here they have given amounts to. Amounts to means total amount. A sum on compound interest. Here sum, we have one sum. Okay, now this sum became 2,809 in how many years? In 2 years. And I hope you understood. This is nothing but amount, total amount. Okay, on what sum that it became? Sum in the sense principal amount. Okay, this is what? Principal amount. We have one principal amount, we don't know what is that. Okay, but on principal amount after 2 years, okay, the total amount became 2,809. Okay, always remember this is total amount. In this total amount, we have principal amount plus interest. And I hope you all are clear with this. Now, in 2 years, it became 2,809. And in 3 years, it became 2,977.54. In 3 years means from starting it is 3 years. If from starting it is 3 years means from this point, can I say that it is only 1 year? Hope you understood this logic. From starting it is 3 years, already 2 years completed, okay, to become this sum, and from here it is only 1 year to become 2,977.54. Now this is total amount after 3 years. Okay, total amount after 3 years, right from the first principal amount to after 3 years, this is a total sum. Now you need to understand one simple logic. From starting it is 3 years, from this point it is only 1 year. If you understand this logic, almost we are done. Okay, why? Because when we are solving one question, it completely depends on how we are thinking about the question. It's not about like how we are going to solve. Okay, so here we need to understand the question clearly. Here for 1 year it became. Now what is the difference between these two values in 1 year? Can I say that 1 year, whatever the difference, that difference is nothing but interest on this particular sum? Why? Because compound interest will be always calculated on previous total amount. Clear? Previous total amount. So what is the difference here? I'm calculating 2977.54 minus 2809. What's the difference here? 5 4 and here 8 6 1. So 168.54. So 168.54 more in the second case. Okay, why it is in the, it is more 168.54 more means in this 1 year what happened, this is what interest calculated on previous sum. On previous sum, in the sense, this is what on 2809 they calculated interest for 1 year is nothing but 168.54. Okay, we know that principal now principal amount will act as 2809. Okay, only for this particular instance. Okay, now what is interest here? Already interest calculated, compound interest or simple interest. Okay, 2809. Why I'm taking that it is compound interest or simple interest means it is only 1 year. For 1 year either simple interest or compound interest is same. So sorry, here it is not this value, here 168.54. Now we need to calculate rate of interest. Okay, to get interest as 168.54 on 2809 rupees, what will be the interest calculated? So how we can calculate interest? Very simple. X, let us consider x percentage of 2809 is nothing but 168.54. Okay, 168.54. You just cross multiply that. X is equals to 16.54 into 100 divided by 2809. X value is nothing but 6%. So rate of interest we got to know that 6%. Okay, now final rate of interest is R is equals to 6% per annum. Okay, now we'll calculate what in the question they have given it as find the sum in the sense principal amount. Now to get this principal amount, already we know amount value. Already we know amount value. What is total amount value? Total amount is 2809. Rate of interest is 6%. Number of years is 2 years for the first case. Now, what we need to find is principal amount. Now, for 2 years, 6% means can I write as 6 plus 6 plus 36 by 100, which is equals to 12.36. What is this 12.36? Interest. Okay. Now, what we have? Total amount. Total amount means principal plus interest. Principal is 100%. Interest is 12.36%. So, 112.36% is 2809. What we need to find? Principal amount. So 100% is how much? That's it. So you just need to calculate cross multiplication. 09 into 100 divided by 112.36. Okay, if you calculate whatever the value that you will get. Okay, if you observe here, okay, 2809 into 100 divided by 112.36. Why it is 112.36 means in this we have total amount. Total amount means 100% plus interest, principal plus interest. So here the value that you will get if you calculate 2500. So option C is correct. Okay, but here if you understand, there are two steps that you need to understand. First step is whatever the given values, take the difference and you need to understand the difference is nothing but interest on the previous amount calculated. That's the only logic you need to understand. It is not as difficult as you think, and I hope you all are clear with this question. And thanks for watching this video.